I'm sometimes asked to describe the experience of raising a child with a disability, to try to help people who haven't shared that unique experience to understand it. Folks want to imagine how it would feel. Well, it's kind of like this. When you're going to have a baby, it's like planning a fabulous vacation trip to somewhere like Italy. You start Googling stuff and make your wonderful plans. The Colosseum, the Michelangelo David, the gondolas in Venice. There are so many things to see and do that you plan your trip down to the minute because you don't want to miss a thing. You may even learn some handy phrases in Italian. It's all very exciting. As the day of your departure draws closer, you find yourself researching and looking things up even more. It becomes practically an obsession. And then finally, after months of eager anticipation, the big day arrives. You pack your bags and off you go. Several hours later, the plane lands. And then the stewardess comes in and says, "Welcome to Holland." Holland, you say? What do you mean, Holland? I signed up for Italy. I'm supposed to be in Italy. All my life I've dreamed of going to Italy. Now, I don't know why I'm here, but you've got to get me to Italy right now. See, there's been a change in the flight plan. Italy will no longer accept you. You've landed in Holland, and there you must stay. Now, some folks are going to try to tell you that at least they haven't taken you to a horrible, disgusting, filthy place, somewhere full of pestilence, famine, and disease. They'll just say that Holland's a different place. Right. Now, although it's not fair to either you or Holland, you're going to think it's a horrible place simply because you never wanted to be there and you don't know anything about it. You're going to hate Holland. But you can't stay at the airport. So you must go out into the real world and begin to find your way around. You're going to have to learn a whole new language, a language that often uses very long and ugly sounding words. And you're going to meet a whole new group of people you never would have met in Italy. The culture here is quite different. There's going to be so much that you're going to have to adjust to that your head will spin. Holland is such a different place. It's slower paced than Italy, and definitely less flashy than Italy. But once you've been there for a while, things will start to settle into a routine, although you're still going to feel overwhelmed. Then one day, when you're about to lose your patience for about the millionth time, you'll close your eyes and count to 10. You'll take a deep breath and open your eyes. For the first time, you're going to begin to really see Holland. And you'll begin to notice that Holland has windmills. They're kind of neat, I guess. And Holland has tulips. You know, I kind of like tulips. Holland even has Rembrandts, and that is downright impressive. Holland has its own museums and its own coffee shops, and there are many things to do there that are similar to what you would have done in Italy, just scaled down, you know, a little slower paced, a little less flashy. Now, at the same time, everyone you know is busy coming and going from Italy. They're sending you texts and pics bragging about what a wonderful time they're having there. Now, on one hand, because they're your friends, you really do want to be happy for them. On the other hand, their sharing just kind of reminds you of Italy. It's inevitable that sometimes you'll wonder what things would have been like if you had made it there. And for the rest of your life, you'll say, yes, that's where I was supposed to go. That's what I had planned. The reality is that no matter how good Holland gets, the trauma of landing there and spending all your time there will never, ever go away. Italy was your life's dream, and the loss of that dream is a very significant loss. But if you spend your life mourning the fact that you didn't get to go to Italy, you may never, ever be free to enjoy the very special, the very lovely, and the very beautiful things about Holland.